Good afternoon and welcome to this very important unveiling of the newest work of art in downtown Greenville. Now, before I start, I'd like to introduce a Greenville artist over here named Jared, who will be doing a very cool painting, a rendition of the work of art that will be unveiled soon. He will be speed painting the Il Porcellino, and just please give your attention to him very quickly. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jared, for such a very cool and unique way to be representing Il Porcellino. For those of you who don't know, this type of speed painting has become very popular in Greenville at downtown art events, and obviously something very fun and very cool to watch. Getting into the presentation of the piece of art itself, first I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Rivers Hughes, and I'm a high school senior at Christ Church Episcopal School. Before I begin, I'd like to start by extending my thanks to each and every one of you for being here today. It's support from individuals like you, even if it's not on some sort of monetary level, that makes projects like this possible. It's the interest and sort of the interactivity that we want with the community that you are displaying here today. With a project like this, it's very unique, because when you're an 8-year-old boy living in Florence, Italy, everything seems to pass by you so quickly as you try to absorb it all. But it never strikes you that what you're learning at such a young age will stay with you forever. Well, that's exactly what happened to me when I lived in Florence, Italy from the ages of 8 to 10 years old. My multicultural opportunities and experiences in Florence helped me to develop my personality and my character. A character that when I came back to my hometown of Greenville, South Carolina, I wanted to share my experiences with everyone. As I learned in Italy, art is a very effective and very fun way to share any experiences that you have and to bring a community together. And Il Porcellino, the statue here today, is very representative of a lot of these aspects. Il Porcellino is not only iconic of just Florence, but of Italy altogether. And it is an original Italian marble boar that was given to the Medici family by the Pope in order to strengthen ties between church and state. In the same way, we hope that Il Porcellino will help strengthen ties between Greenville and Italy, as the community learns more about multicultural connections between seemingly unlike cultural diversities. However, the original boar that was given to the Medici family could never be housed outside as the bronze boar is today. So in 1612, Master Pietro Tacca had his replica bronze put in Il Mercato Nuovo in Florence, Italy. From then on, it became very iconic of Florence and a place that tourists and locals alike still go to today to rub his nose and wash their hands in the water dripping from the mouth. The original bronze boar, though, was also affected by erosion in the outdoors and is now housed in the Brandolini Museum in Florence. However, it's not necessarily the boar itself and whether or not the original is still in the city, but the culture, the history, and the interactivity that the boar itself holds. It's not really just a piece of art. It holds so much history behind it, being in Italy for over 400 years, and having the cultural interactivity that the boar brings to the city of Florence. Legend has it that if you rub the boar's nose, you will have good luck and one day a return trip to Il Porcellino. And that is exactly what we want to bring with Il Porcellino in Greenville, South Carolina, as Greenville continues to grow as a very large city and very popular city. Another very cool aspect about the Young Friends of Florence is the giving back to our parent organization, the Friends of Florence. The Friends of Florence restores much art in Florence, Italy, and as you can imagine, there's a lot of that to be done. What we will do is send a portion of all the money that we raise back to the Friends of Florence in Florence, Italy, for the restoration of a work of art. The work of art that we have identified is Young Bacchus, a 1st century Greek marble statue that was originally in the Medici collection of antiquities. This marble statue will be housed in the world-renowned Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy. And not only will it have a plaque representing the Young Friends of Florence and the contribution that we had in the restoration, but it will also represent Greenville, South Carolina on that plaque, making those multicultural ties between the two cities that we aspire to have. I would like to extend a very great thanks to all of our more than 175 donors to this project, and especially the major donors that are listed on this plaque beside me. A bronze plaque will be placed on the boar along with this plaque already existing to recognize these donors and their contributions to the project. But without all of you, this project would have never been possible, and the initiative of the Young Friends of Florence would never have been achieved.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us. This has been a great project to work on. And I think it's indicative of the future meeting tradition. And what I mean by that, it is great to see how Rivers, as a third generation member of the Hughes family, has carried on the tradition that was established by his grandparents, Red and Mary Hughes, his parents, Phil and Lauren, and it's great to see it coming so beautifully together in this project. We were pleased to fund this with a grant from the Metropolitan Arts Council. It's going to be an outstanding addition to our array of great sculptures in the city. And basically, at its core, I think this is what can happen when youth get galvanized by the arts. Rivers, you're to be commended. We welcome Simonetta Brandolini, the artist from Italy, to our great city and hope she will visit often.
Our participation in the project was really a small amount of financial support and lots and lots and lots of free advice, some of which he took, and the parts that he didn't take, I understand. The Commission sees this as another effort to leverage public dollars in partnership with private or nonprofit entities. We're doing this in some other parts of town, so this is a great example that we'd like to repeat. It really does bring an incredible amount of variety to public art in downtown Greenville. And I want to thank Rivers and his group, the Young Friends of Florence, for bringing the board to downtown.
A city is only as good as the young people that you are able to bring back into the city and be a part of things. So I commend you, Rivers, on being a part of that, and that is what will make us continue to be successful, because it's your town now. I mean, us old people, we're just going to keep trying to run things for a little while longer, but eventually it's going to be your city. And so we want more people like you to be a part of it. So congratulations, and thank you very much. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to our city. Thank you for all that you have done. And we're excited to be partners with you in this endeavor. And I now present you with a key to the city.
Oh, how fantastic.
So that you can remember us and remember that we are partners always in this endeavor together.
I'm so honored. Thank you very, very much.
You are very welcome. And
Thank
that's
you.
on behalf of the council, mayor,
Very, very kind of you.
Okay.
It is such an honor to be here. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm so proud of Rivers Hughes. He's done so much in creating the Young Friends of Florence. This is the first chapter. I'm sure he'll go on and create a whole network around the United States. And Friends of Florence, our older organization, certainly needs that. We need to leave all of his dedication, support from all of the young generations. Florence needs that. The arts needs that. The arts needs it also in the United States, has in all of Europe. Friends of Florence was created to preserve and protect and enhance the arts, not only through restorations, but also through educational programs. So we plan to create a real tie between Friends of Florence and Young Friends of Florence that will last for many generations. So thank you very much. Thank you for the keys to the city. This is absolutely such a surprise and such an honor. I want to extend also the words of the full board of Friends of Florence. How honored we are to be here in Greenville. I'm sure this is will be one of the very first occasions of many other that we'll be able to see each other.